I can't read this no more, I'm gonna be on this phone.
They do send codes and stuff out to mess it up a little bit. Little insider.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm. Especially with Apple, they'll do that. They'll send out like right before they get ready to do an update or a new phone get ready. Anyway,
I'm an Android kind of girl.
you know it, Motorola Nim.
Not Motorola Nim.
Motorola Nim. Motorola Samsung.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Motorola Nim. Shoot. We are live. We are live. I don't know how live we're gonna be today because things has been acting kind of janky. But it is Gentlemen After Dark Wednesday, a place where grown folks can talk without judgment. I see you tapping in already from the YouTube world. PK, I see you. Thank you for being here with me. Or shall I say, with us. Guess I'm going to have to log in again back to Facebook.
Okay. My girl.
Yep. Oops. I got feedback. So it looks like StreamYard still hasn't fixed their issue. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. 4 viewers, according to my screen on the lappy. 2 viewers on the cell phone. I don't know. Anywho, we ain't even gonna mess with it. Eric Johnson's in the building. I'm gonna need a new computer. That's what I'm gonna need. Eric Johnson's in the building. He says, "What's up, beautiful people?" We call him Clutch.
Hey,
what up
Eric.
with you, bro?
Clutch in the building.
Clutch is in the building. So, and if I didn't say it, I'm gonna say it right now. I do not own the rights to this here music, Dwelle. But guess what? I love music. I love music. So we're gonna play it anyway. How about that? Shoot, you do.
I mean, sure. What they gonna do? Not monetize you?
Right, I ain't monetized anyway, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Tonight.
From the Facebook world, Berdina Garrett's in the building. Good evening to you, Berdina. Thank you for being here. See, I'm gonna be like this all day, I can tell. But anywho, it is.
Martina, aren't you supposed to be on YouTube? You supposed to be making that transition, girl. What is going on?
All right. Clutch, this ain't got nothing to do with Feed the Squirrels. Not this time. This is StreamYard, the internet,
and them.
Yeah. Anywho, I'm just stalling for a few more seconds. Give the assassin, I'm not sure where Fuego is, but I know 3's going to be running a little bit late. Marcus had a basketball game today, so, you know, shouts out to Marcus and the boys. Hopefully they win today. We'll go from there.
Oh, he in a summer league?
Well, you know, it never changes. It's always all year round. Kids be playing.
I mean, when the basketball become all year round?
That part. Pastor Bear's in the building. I see you, Pastor Bear. What up with you, man? He says, blessings, family. Thank you for being here, man.
Pastor Bear.
He came for the word.
Oh, prim and proper. Hello, Pastor Bear.
Oh, no.
I got to be on my best behavior.
Best behavior. Anywho, it is Gentlemen After Dark, you guys. We're going to go ahead, jump in, get started. Before we get into this conversation for today, I got a couple of things I want to announce or say, all that good stuff. Let me find it accordingly. First of all, last week I mentioned it, but I'm gonna mention it again this week. Why am I having to double tap my screen? I don't get it. Saints Squad LA, you guys know I am a Saints fan. Who that nation, baby, right? We are hosting a domino tournament this Sunday from 1:00 p.m. till 5 o'clock at the VIP events. I'm gonna call it a lounge. It's right next door to the Melody Bar. If you're familiar with it, the address is 9200 South Sepulveda Boulevard. That's in the city of Los Angeles. Come on down, you guys. We are looking for some domino players, you know, a lot of y'all be talking that talk like y'all really about the dominoes. You can slap some bones.
Look out.
We looking for some folks to come on and join this tournament. It is $50 a head or $100 for the team. We're looking for teams to come on through. We got a couple of spots still left remaining. If you are interested, man, come on, stop playing. Put your money where your mouth is. You know, big six to the board. If you are interested, I'm gonna put this up here. I'm still tapping twice. 424-460-0036. Call it or text it to register you and your partner. If you about that life, you know, you could be, then again, maybe you ain't. Shoot, be do. Anywho, the rest of the team is here almost. Mello came with his apron on and everything. He just left his shirt on.
Hey, Fuego. Hey, brother Snoop.
And we're back. You know what I'm saying?
And we're back, right? Right out
Anybody
the gate.
got some wax?
Hey, so right out the gate, you guys. Thank y'all for being here. You could be anywhere you wanted to be, but you chose to be here with us. Without further ado, all the way from the south side of Arizona, she is here. We call her Fire, but then again, you know, it in Espanol, it's Fuego. Fuego's in the building, y'all.
Hi, guys.
Fuego.
He is the dude. We call him the dude, Devin, but he likes to be the dude in the blue shoes.
Dude, the blue shoes.
Look at the blue shoes. Look at the blue shoes.
Yeah.
Probably don't even got on those shoes. Probably got on some karate shoes. But it's the
No,
dude,
man,
Devin,
got
y'all.
I got the trash on, man. I got the little royal blue junks on, you know.
Got on socks with traction on the bottom.
Okay.
I do this.
Oh man. She is my sandbox, as they call it, you know, one of my day ones, I'm gonna say, because her name is Miss Day, but you know, we've been knowing each other since Hector was a pup. It's Miss
Since
Day,
day
y'all.
one. Hello.
She's here. She's made it a point to be here with us. She's celebrating her mom's birthday today. All the way from Moreno Valley, California. It's Miss Talina, y'all.
Hey.
And shouts out to your mom. Happy born day. Happy circle around the earth or the world or the sun or whatever it is. Happy all of that, man. Happy blessings to her, you know.
Thank you.
One for her too.
Yay.
We're gonna have Talina pop out the cake in a minute, y'all.
Here we go.
Last but not least, it is my little big brother. You know, we rocking the LA for show today. We is rocking the LA. Keep it gangster, y'all. Keep it gangster. Snoopy Cliff Mello.
Brother Snoop.
And
Hey,
guess
sister.
what? I'm just y'all host. I'm Onyx.
We missing one.
She gonna be a little late. She a little tardy for the party. Just a little bit.
She in the green room.
Is she? No, she ain't.
No.
No, I'm looking. No, I didn't hear the poop. All right. So look, you guys, it is episode number 11. Right? Uh-oh. Look, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. I don't see her face yet. I ain't even gonna bring her up just yet. But she's probably eating.
Speak of the angel. Speak of the angel.
Speak of the angel. No, we called it right. Watch. Devil, are you there? Oh,
Speak of the angel.
Speak of the angel.
I'm driving, so I can't put my camera on yet.
And that G,
They do. Okay. Speak of the angel. Okay. Well, then look.
Well, glad you're here, 3.
We'll do
Thank
that.
you. At
We'll
least
do that.
somebody care.
We all care.
Here we go.
We all care.
Let me acknowledge some of these viewers from the Facebook world. Facebook is acting up still, or StreamYard is acting up. I don't know who it is, but I see you, Damon DJ Jackson, my bro. Miss Deidre, I see you. Thank you for being here. T, I see you. Thank you for being here. And PK, I love it. PK is double dipping. Go ahead with your bad self. Shoot, be
She's gonna give us all the views.
right. Miss 3, I know you driving, so can you just mute your mic?
Thank
So,
you.
episode number 11, you guys. What are we talking about today? And, I kind of decided I don't want to do the same old thing. We always do just this Q&A, questions and answer. Really?
Again.
Oh, again? Okay.
Uh-oh.
One more.
Careful.
Last time I did that, 3 got excited. So I don't know. Shoot.
Oh,
You
skate,
Bronx
skate,
up in here with the ranking
Skeet,
and
skeet,
whatnot.
skeet, skeet.
skate, skate.
So I'm gonna give you guys a choice today.
Let's talk about that massage job. I'm waiting on the call back. I'm waiting on the call back.
Whoa.
Yeah, we can get to that. We can get to that. Yeah. You guys want a question, or you guys want to just me provide you a statement and we break it down? We talk about it. We dig in.
Well, let's see the statement that you try to disguise as a question and see if we want to answer.
Body blow, body blow.
My day one has been canceled and effective immediately. Do. All right. So since she spoke up first, we're gonna go with the it's not a question, it's a statement. But I want to know how you feel about it. How about that? Is that good enough?
Yes.
Here we go. People don't cherish good people. They use them.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do.
It's true. They burn their bridges.
I have a question though. Why? Why do people, if you know you have somebody in your corner and they're good to you, they're good for you, why utilize them when you got other people doing the same thing to you and you treat them like gold? That's why I mean, because I've had a conversation the other day about that very topic, and it's like, I don't know, that's weird to me, and it seems like it's common too. People,
it's very common.
Yeah, like using good people, and then you use me, but then the person that dog you out, you treat them like gold, and you treat me like yesterday's trash. I guess I'm chopped liver. I don't know.
I think sometimes they feel like, the closer you are to them, the more you'll have an understanding and provide them with a level of forgiveness. But, a lot of times we do take out whatever is frustrating us, whatever is going on in our lives, especially to the people that, are really close to us. We take it out on them. We shouldn't, but people do. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me personally, but I know it happens. I mean, we many of us know it happens. I think that again, we always talk about when you know better, you do better. But for me, my relationships are really important. So for me, I really work at not doing that. But I have my ways too, and oftentimes, especially like, Theresa's my best friend, right? But there are times where I'm stuff going on in my life, and when I'm talking to her, I'm a little sharp. So, I mean, it happens, but she'll call me on it, and then I have to make an amend because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to hurt this person, the person that I care so much for. And I know she in my corner, right? Ride or die. So, yeah,
Now,
it's crazy.
we can take this question in 2 ways. Based on what Talina just gave us, knowing somebody, or it could be someone we really don't know. Say, like if it's a coworker who's a good coworker, but
Yeah.
there's another coworker who's a slouch, and you don't really know him like that, but you know that one's gonna get it done, so you constantly call on that person to get it done. So in
Mm-hmm.
that, I think in both answers, both cases, it's the comfortability, the familiarity, and knowing each person's role. It's somebody
Yeah.
you can count on, but sometimes you just go to that well. It's no different than a team. Kobe rested dead. You knew Kobe, but Kobe wanted it. But for that game winner, who you gonna go to? You're not gonna throw it to somebody who just got off the bench. You're gonna throw it to Kobe. Win, lose, or draw.
all night.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm reading comments again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm teeter-tottering between the phone and the laptop. Thank you to StreamYard. Who was that? Deidre said, good people always get used. Is that because good people allow themselves to be used? Or I think Mello just mentioned it, the comfortability. We're comfortable with it.
It depends on the situation and the person. It can vary, but a lot of times people just take kindness for a weakness.
Mm-hmm. And I think other times, when you're kind of have a people pleasing personality, perhaps that's another part of it, right? I don't know that, because you're good people, you just want to be used. Clearly, you don't want to be. And I think when you're looking for the good in a situation, maybe you're like, oh, well, that's sort of that, oh, well, excuse. But the
Tell
reality
me
is
more about
it's
my.
happening to you. And, later when you realize it, then resentment sets in. And so that's where that other part, that you mentioned in the question, about the good people piece. It's like at some point they get tired and, being the punching bag or being used or misused or abused in some way. So, but I think it might have something to do with just that people pleasing kind of kind personality. And they just look for the good and not really considering what's really being done to them in that moment. Maybe over time
Right.
they identify it. And then at that point, they're like, yeah, I'm done.
Yep.
And some people are just assholes. They just don't know how to treat people good.
Right.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
They're just
Some
taking
people, yeah,
They're
some
just
people are
users.
just
users. Yeah,
users. Yeah, some people are just users.
they are.
And
They're not,
they
they're
don't care if they don't cherish nothing. They just how to get over on somebody. And that's sad.
But you know what? I'm to look at it from a different angle. Not saying it's our fault, but maybe sometimes we kind of ask for it because if you say, "Man, I had to do this, I had to do that," and we be like, "Well, why did you call me? You should call me when you got something like that going on." And then next thing you know, every time they call you, you like, "Okay, well, why you not calling anybody else?" Or I
We
can't.
do. All right.
It's a double-edged sword.
Well,
So
there's a saying, going to the well too much, and some of those people go
hold
to
on,
that
guys.
willow,
Oh, what's my
which may be us, too much.
Right.
But then it's incumbent upon us to say the power of no.
That's right. I was just ready to
Sometimes
say
the
that.
answer is no. I can't do it this time,
Yep.
or I'm gonna leave you on unread,
yeah.
Unread,
unread, not read, unread.
unread.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I've got burned a lot of times, and I've had to learn to say no, which is hard for me because I'm just a person who wants to help other people and stuff, but I just reach my limit and I have to start saying no.
Yep.
Put
I
a
think it's a
boundary.
protection though. It's like you have to protect yourself, right? Because people are energy vampires. Like they will suck
Yes.
every bit of energy, every bit of any and everything that you have to give out of you or from you. So, just like we mentioned, the power of saying no, like that is a real thing. So in my discussion around boundaries, like that was one of the ones that we talked about. And it's so liberating when you actually say no and it's just no. You're not going into all the explanations as to why. It's just no. The answer is no. And so a lot of times people don't respect that, but I feel like as you get older, you're very clear about when your no is a no, it's just no. It's like I don't have time for
Hmm.
that BS and no. You're not gonna misuse me, abuse me, treat me like crap. No. I'm not gonna let you just suck me dry of all my energy and effort.
Hey,
And even within your family, 'cause that's the problem I had within my family. So even with family,
Snoop,
oh,
you
y'all heard
crazy,
that?
man. Stop it. I'm trying to.
Comments. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm clear.
I can't
you
hear.
can't hear us. How the host having technical difficulties. Okay, guys.
Let's see.
They try to shut us down. I
Oh
don't know.
boy.
We thought you got abducted by an orange-haired man.
I
Ball
can't
fly.
hear a word, y'all.
Man,
He's
This
not.
sucks.
Well, at least he's not doing a Mitch McConnell. Uh-oh.
yeah.
Is that too soon?
Oh no. 'Cause once you admit to your wrongdoing, hey, on your ass. On your head we go. Yeah. But yeah. So I don't know. I think it's just a culmination of everything that we've already covered so far with that, because sometimes we do a lot of times when things happen in our life, we do it to ourselves because we either allow it to happen or we put ourselves in a position
Sure.
to allow it to happen. And then
Yep.
other times we're just available and we're too available, and then people feel like they get that comfort where I can always depend on this person to come through and
Yep.
do A, B, C. And no matter what I do, no matter what I say, they're gonna come through and they're gonna come show up and they're gonna show out every single time.
Yeah.
And once you become that person who gets tired of it, now it's like I don't feel like doing it, and it goes from that to I'm not doing it. No, I don't care if it fails. And now you're the bad guy because you just you're exhausted or
Yep.
so dry, as Mr. Lena said.
And you can become that way too when they're not reciprocating.
yeah,
When you need them, it could be the smallest thing, but they're
Yes.
never available.
right. I was
Absolutely.
going to say that too. That a lot of times,
It's gotta be a two-way street.
yep,
Yep.
And then you got people you can't hear them. You up here talking and just making shit up, and they can't hear us at all.
We need to all take a sign language just for times like these because the communications are
he said his internet crashed.
slim pickings. And then there were three.
Oh wow.
Okay,
All
so
right, everybody chopping off.
I'm gonna, I tell you what. So Miss Three says, "Hey man, Devin, I guess I'm gonna have to send a collection plate around." She said, "True facts. When a woman
Right.
when a
Sure.
woman is fed up, there's nothing you can do. When she's done, she's done." And so I think that's pretty much with everybody. Once you get to that point to where it's like I'm sick of this shit, then you won't have to just you start pushing yourself away from that person, from those situations, and then everybody's gonna look at you like, but you were always the person that was there for X, Y, and Z, and now you're not even around.
Yep.
You need to find out the truth of the reason why I'm not around. Because when I was around doing all of this, where were y'all? You were here, receiving the benefits of it instead of saying, I had an older guy tell me a long time ago, if you see me put my hand on the table, you put your hand on it too, we're gonna pick it up together. So it shouldn't be
right.
any little eyes or big U's. It should just be, let's get this together, let's do some teamwork.
Us. It should be some us's.
Yeah, some us's. Orlando Thomas from the from the YouTube world says he apologizes, y'all.
And then Miss Day says, "I'll see you next week."
And she's back.
All right. Now I've been backstage waiting on the conductor to let me in.
I got it.
I apologize.
Talina said let her in.
Listen, I apologize. So
Thank you.
As I explained to Devin before we even got on, my internet's been crashing all day today. Spectrum sucks. And I'm going to say it out loud.
They do. I agree.
It sucks. So I
Oh,
apologize.
it must be something with the system because I have Spectrum too. And remember, I was telling you that it went out today too. So
they need to be giving some refunds. You taking hundreds
they
of
don't.
dollars from people. Give me
Exactly.
some money back because this is ridiculous.
Prorated.
And look, and I just got a
Pre-rated.
notification from Spectrum. Hold on. Let me
Oh,
read
they
it
finna
out
come at
loud.
your door. They gonna be wanting to get in next.
Right? They're going to be tapping at the door.
Let us
Spectrum.
explain, Ice. We just want to tell you what happened.
Uh,
Okay.
so
we
it
got a
says,
tech. We got a tech in your community right now. They pinpointed the problem. They're working on it as fast as they can.
yeah.
And
It
I
says,
don't live nowhere near LA. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
it says Spectrum service alert update. We now estimate service restored by 10:30 p.m.
Oh,
It
damn
was
it, man.
5 o'clock. It's 8:30 now. What the Hades? Fix the internet. You ain't got but one job, Tommy. Fix it. Keep us
Hey.
running.
But Tommy
But I'm
didn't have
gonna
no
be,
job.
be looking for a refund.
Tommy didn't have no job, so
So with that being the case, you guys, I do apologize. Like I said, Spectrum, yeah, Spectrum sucks.
They
I'm
fly.
saying it out loud.
They fly.
They SUCX sucks. Period. Don't make no sense. So without embarrassing myself any more than what's already been done, we had an early class today, y'all. We get out early, pupil free day today. Yeah, we not even gonna embarrass us no more than what's already been done. I apologize again to you guys. Yeah, this is not the business. But guess what? On the bright side, I got questions already for next week. So
Oh, you always got questions though.
should be due.
Yeah.
Look, now what am I gonna do? The internet ain't working. Oh, I know. We can watch.
The massages.
Hey,
Hey, send me the link to that so I can for some side work.
I need to investigate that further.
Yeah. No, just a little
Let's
research.
see if Mello remembers this.
Ah, there he go.
Ultraman? Oh my God.
Ultraman.
Oh,
Wow.
No way.
I'm sorry.
Where did
Hold
you
on.
get that from?
Look, hold on. Let me make sure I show y'all properly. It is.
No way.
Please don't pull out Big Booty 18.
Now 32 was a good one.
It is on the DVD. Ultraman.
Wow.
Here we go. Shooby doo.
Wow.
But yeah, I
That's
guess
awesome.
I'll be watching DVDs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Anywho,
Ultraman.
get DVDs away, y'all gonna be in trouble if the internet drop because
I used to love Ultraman.
I never
right?
heard of it.
We all did. PK said, "I want to know about those massages."
Yo, hey, yours on the way. Yours on the way.
Kevin's
Chicken
gonna
and
practice
dickin'.
tonight.
Chicken
I
and
know
Shooby
practice
doo.
championship game.
Chicken and dickin'.
No practice.
Anywho, I'm gonna get off of here. Talina, wish your mom a happy birthday again from
happy
us all, from
birthday.
Gentlemen After Dark. Give her big hugs.
I shall.
To the audience
I
again,
just
we
want you to know
apologize.
this is very anticlimactic.
So basically, ain't no
I
warm
mean,
rain.
shouldn't
You
we
just
just go until something happens, and then if something
you just
happens, then we just
68
know
us
not
and
to
said
come
you
back
owe
on?
us one.
I got you next time.
Hey, don't act like you ain't been
All
had that
right.
before. Don't act like you ain't had that before.
He just got right. Right.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
You're right.
I mean,
Right. Usually I'm the one saying that. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
You see how she flipped that hair around? She ain't lying.
I make
Right. She ain't lying. I got you next week.
Right.
look, since you want it
What we
like
gonna do
that,
with this? What
Miss
we gonna do
J,
with this?
here we go. We'll
I'll
talk
see you next week.
until they cut us off again. Here we go.
Yeah.
Other than the internet,
Oh my God.
what are
Yeah.
some disconnects between men and women?
sex.
Our way of thinking.
Yeah.
Sex.
Intimacy. What is intimacy?
Right.
Ooh. Oh, is sex intimacy?
Oh, I have that debate all the time.
That's one way of intimacy, but that's not only.
Yeah, that's a
No,
form
yeah.
of intimacy.
Right.
We're in three.
I don't.
She needs
Yeah,
to give
sex
us
is.
the definition of intimacy.
Who?
You know, she always looking it up. We need
The
three right now.
dictionary.
Talina.
Google it.
I don't
Google
have my.
it.
Look it up.
All right, I got you.
All right. Hold on.
I'm on my phone that I'm using to stream, so I can't look it up.
I want to
That's
thank
why we
y'all for
need
sticking
to.
around. For those that have stuck around, thank y'all. You know, Miss Day said, "Don't leave. We don't want the 68. We don't want to owe nothing. We want to get all of it." So
Warm rag and all that.
Good warm rag and all
Oh,
that.
warm rag and all that. Gee willikers.
That's what. Speaking of that, that's when they show appreciation. When they bring that warm rag and you don't have to ask for it. Whew. Tell me I'm lying.
Ooh, wait.
When they
Hold
just
on.
bring it to you,
Yeah.
when they bring you to what?
the warm rag.
The surprise of the warm rag.
That's because the men should be in the bed trying to catch their breath.
Oh my God! Thank you. I appreciate that.
Man.
That's
Am I
love.
lying?
That's
Fellas,
love.
am I lying?
That's love. That is love right there.
That's real love.
That
That's
love.
true. Unadulterated love. Unapologetic
Right.
love.
Right.
Okay, so
But please take it back in the bathroom. Don't be leaving it on the nightstand.
Or leave it on the bed. Or leave it on the
Stop leaving
bed.
it on the nightstand.
It's gonna be a baseball this morning or something. You ball it up.
Just
So,
lazy.
since we're talking about whose job is it to get the rag? That's my question. Whose job is it to get the rag?
Whoever make the biggest mess, I guess. Oops.
Whoever's on top has to leave it for them to jump off and get it.
Yep. Whoever's on top.
Whoever peels from the other person first. You know?
Right.
I like that one. I like
Right.
that
That
one.
like
should
that
be the
too.
rule. That's the
I like
rule.
that one.
That should be the rule.
You go and get the
Whoever
rag.
peels off first.
You know, man,
I can get with that.
a sticky situation. Goo gobs hood. Oh, no,
That
wait
was
a
a
minute.
lot.
Yeah, whoever's closest to the bathroom door.
Now that's you know. Well, it depends on what y'all, what kind of acrobatics y'all had going, but I mean,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
whoever can walk.
yeah, whoever can walk. I like that. If you can walk, you can get the rag. Unless both of y'all.
I love you guys. I love y'all. I really do.
Where did this conversation go?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hello.
Keep going.
Somebody mentioned the
Mellow.
warm rag. Somebody mentioned the warm rag.
It
Oh,
went
who
from the
mentioned
window
that?
to the wall.
Devin.
It
Devin.
better not have been past the bed.
Okay, I take that one.
Okay, so let me go back to the question. Let's see if we can regather our thoughts here.
Let's regroup.
It just went left.
What are some
So we don't
disconnects?
even know what the question was.
Right. What's some disconnects between men and women?
Oh, that's how it started. It started with this question.
Oh, okay. I forgot all about
And
that.
we
question.
talked about intimacy. I
Right.
didn't like the
See?
definition.
You didn't like it? What was the intimate?
Oh,
It's
what was
hard
it?
because
Oh,
I
we
can't.
read the definition.
Because I can't. I'm on my cell phone, and it's every time I change it, it goes off. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, that's
Let me
why I
go
didn't-
back.
Read Pastor Bears. Read Pastor Bear.
Pastor Bear says intimacy in a relationship is a feeling of being close and emotionally connected and supported. It means being able to share a whole range of thoughts, feelings, and experiences that we have as human beings. That's from Pastor Bear.
Okay.
Is that the
I can go with that.
Okay.
It says a feeling of being close and emotionally connected. Did y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Emotionally attached.
It says a feeling of being close and emotionally connected. Let me see the rest. Hold on. And supported.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need some emotional attachments for intimacy.
Mm. I mean, that might be the definition, but that ain't the way I'm, I don't know.
Yeah,
Come on. Let's go, Cletus.
Because an intimate conversation, conversation can be intimate, but it doesn't mean that there's emotions involved. It just is like an in-depth.
Yeah, you sharing something
Right.
near and dear to you.
Yep.
And you might have
That's
just
what I
met
think.
a person on the subway or
Exactly.
in the corner store, and y'all just really get to chopping it up. That doesn't mean there's emotions attached to it. So
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
we
That
have
sounds
one.
like a Florida definition.
We got somebody from
Right.
the Twitch universe.
Twitch.
Uh,
Okay.
let me see.
Oh, Devin is backup producer.
I
Backup
was just trying to
producer.
keep it
What's
going. It says
up?
disconnects for women not willing to understand our love for watching sports or playing video games. Disconnects for
Mm.
men not understanding women's love for purses, shoes, and the desire to get married within 3 years of the relationship. This is
Whoa.
TCR forever.
Somebody done had a time schedule.
I don't have a love for purses and shoes.
I mean, that's kind of a generalized, but I mean,
That's so far off for me.
Hey, because
I
I love
agree with the
shoes.
purses and shoes thing. You know what? Not all women are about the purses and shoes and crap. I'm not one of them girls.
I'm not
I don't
materialistic
care about
either.
purses and shoes. There are far more important things than me, purses and shoes.
and I don't watch sports I mean, I watch sports, but I don't watch basketball and football. I watch like racing and mixed martial arts and stuff like that. So, you know, soccer.
I love sports. So I watch sports.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's going down, Rock. It's going down.
Uh-oh.
Like, down goes internet.
It's going down, Rock.
That sounds like some old.
There
That's
goes
some
Talina.
old.
There goes Frazier.
That's some old internet stuff. He got the old computer with the back.
You got dial up.
Man. Machine randomly.
We
His
do not
computer
have.
got the back to it.
I do not have AOL over here. Thank you.
America
Oh,
Online.
goodness.
Almost online.
Almost.
Yeah,
Oh, we
almost
still
online.
here.
I'm
We
almost
still
online.
here.
Welcome back, Talina. Welcome back.
Welcome back to Lisa.
I like
Wow.
PK's comment.
PK's comment.
Let's see
if I
what
can
PK
see it.
say.
Said women not stating exactly what it is, whatever it is, expecting men to be mind readers.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
disconnect.
good one.
Yeah.
That's a great disconnect. Thank you, PK.
Yeah. That is true. And that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes,
You
I
can't expect
agree.
nobody to read your mind. If you don't
That's
know
the
what's in your head,
disconnect. That's the disconnect.
because if
Our
I
thought
want something
process.
and I don't tell you what I want, I can't get mad at you if you can't figure it out. I don't even know what it is, but I'm
Yeah.
mad at you because you didn't figure it out for me. That's
Yeah.
Because
We-
we
Lena
say one
says she
thing
can't hear
and you
anything.
hear something different. And you say something and we hear something different.
Right.
But we
I've
had that issue
expect
too.
you to know what we want. Sometimes know what we want or what we're feeling. We expect that from them. So sometimes we get upset or hurt feelings when they, when really y'all are just clueless to it.
Right.
I'm gonna go back to Dev, the dude in the blue shoes. he started
Look at
he
the
started
blue
right. He started reading it, the disconnects from our Twitch world. And I'm gonna just kind of skim through it and then go to not understanding women's love for purses and shoes. We got past that. And the desire to get married within 3 years of the relationship.
I don't know where that came from.
That's
He's
a
young.
personal thing.
He gotta be.
You don't know where that came from?
Or she. I don't know if
Man.
that's a woman or
I don't know.
So-
Maybe that's with the
so
younger generation. My
let's-
friends, I don't know anybody like that. Honestly.
I don't either.
I think that's young.
Marriage is like down here. It's not
Really?
up here anymore. With the females that I am around with, it's just not.
Okay.
It's
And
not.
that's-
Because all females I know, they love watching sports. Now playing video games,
No,
I don't
no.
care about
Pause.
that too. But
No.
that's 24
I ain't on the
hours a day.
sports.
Hold
I ain't
on.
on the sports part. I'm at the last sentence.
He's
And
talking about to get married within 3
the
years.
desire to get married within 3 years of the relationship.
That's very direct, and it sounds very close to the person that said that, because it sounds like you might have dealt with somebody who they expected to get married within 3 years of being in a relationship, and you're trying to kind of project that into
Generalize that. Yeah, that's enough.
Because
look, dude, buy your woman purses and shoes and stuff, man, and maybe she'll let you play them video games and watch them sports that you're trying to do, okay? And put a ring on it. It's been 3 years, man.
give you an extra 3 years.
GZDR for F.
So
Put a ring on it.
let's
Buy
see
her
if we
some
can,
purses and some shoes. You know that's what she likes. That's her love language. And you can play them video games and watch them sports in peace.
let's bring it to real life, current day
Okay.
situations. We didn't had the conversation before. Boy meets girl, girl meets boy. Within the first 6 months of y'all dating, the girl done already, and I said dating. That mean go out sometime, do some things. You done bump uglies. You done did it. Y'all done did it. You done gave up the goods. You done swapped some juices. All of that, right?
Juices and berries.
But instantly,
That'll
we
be
is,
$8.
we ain't just dating. And we ain't dating with a purpose, because we didn't heard that phrase before. We is doing it to be doing it. At least one of us is thinking like that. We just doing it to be doing it. But the other one is thinking, this about to be my whole relationship. I'm about to be getting married. You can't tell me that we ain't heard that before.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that you ain't got no girlfriends. Maybe it ain't your direct girlfriends, but y'all know some ladies that will fast forward you through a relationship. Oh, excuse me, a scenario real quick, and they will put you in the whole relationship headed to dun 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 dun
Oh
matrimony.
no, all my
man.
girlfriends been in long relationships and ain't nobody married.
I'll wait.
Now,
Don't wait too long though. The internet gonna cut off in a
You
minute.
ain't lying.
I mean, I'm saying, I a lot of my single girlfriends are not married, but they've been in a relationship for a long time, and ain't nobody pressing for marriage.
Well, they not single if they've been in a relationship for a long time.
They are single. You're single until you're married.
Says who?
Damn it.
Says
Damn
who?
it, man.
According to who?
According to that checkbox, when you check married, single, divorced, it don't have relationship on there.
So we talking about in black and white then, right? On paper, because there's another piece of paper is in a book said when you enter into a sexual relationship with a person, that's your spouse, which predates that paper that you're talking about.
And that could be possible. I mean, if you hold my hands, we together. So you can't go by what I say.
I was about to just say that.
I knew that's all I wanted you to say, holding hands, because you pick the
She
holding
is
hands, y'all go
consistent with
together.
that one, y'all. She is consistent with that one. If you hold my hand, we
Go together. We are
we
in a
go
We
relationship.
is
together.
tight.
Wait,
Like that.
back to Devin's point. If we in a sexual relationship, well, I got a lot of spouses then.
Okay.
Wait a minute, like current or past tense?
You a polygamist? You a polygamist? I didn't even
Mind your
know
business. Mind your business.
Look, don't answer that. Don't answer no questions until I get there.
Hey, you can put your business out there.
Yeah.
that.
Sasha
Polygamist.
Pooh, Sasha Pooh, you might want to ask Uncle Snoop about polyamorous or something.
Oh, you open the door. You open the door.
I don't know nothing about that world. I don't know nothing about that one. Shoot, be do.
It seems to be very popular though these days with the youngins.
It's some old ones too. It can't.
Hey, it just ain't youngins.
They didn't make it up now. It's been going on a long time.
Look, from
That's
the face.
true, but usually it's the people that's in a cult.
No.
No.
Not anymore.
It's a lot of them that's in a cult.
It's some
That
ancient
do that.
cultures. Women had multiple husbands and men had multiple wives.
Yeah,
Going back before
I've seen
thousands of years.
I've seen a lot of it lately.
Oh, yeah.
From
And
the
I can see
Facebook
immersion.
world, Tiffany Beasley agrees with you, Miss Day. You are single
What
Holding
else?
until
hands.
you are married. No, you are singled until you are married.
Shit. Until that 7th year and they get mad at each other and somebody want to file common law marriage, then what happened to that?
Depending on what state you
See,
in.
it's all cool when people are happy.
Yep.
Once
But they
unhappiness
coming
set
on when
in,
they ask on that check
exactly.
box, are you married? They don't put married.
Yeah.
They check single.
Or head of
Like
household.
like I said, until it's a problem. Nigga, you been with me for 10 years. I'm getting that.
And they still gonna check single.
And that
Single
judge still gonna say half.
on the box. Single.
I'm the box.
Ah,
Pastor Bear says, if you get the milk for free, why buy the cow?
that's a real tip right there.
So you can get the milk for free all the time, Pastor Bear.
And then you can go get steak later.
That's why you buy the
Oxtails. I'll just take some oxtails.
Oxtail, you hear me?
I'll just take some oxtails, please.
Yeah.
oxtails and milk is two different things.
Same animal.
So the disconnect is
Right.
Bring us back. Bring us back, Brother Snoop. Bring us back.
Reel it back in, man. Let's regroup.
This one is all over the place.
We have a lot of disconnects, truth be told. How we view simple things, you know, men's observation on scenarios versus same scenario with the woman. She's thinking something way different than how a guy's thinking. Guys are like, we're clueless. Women are like, how could you not see that? See what? I didn't see that. Right?
And when it's reversed, it's the exact same thing. You didn't see that? It's not. No, that's not that. I can't believe you don't see that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we just don't see the same thing from the same pair of eyes.
Yeah, we as my brother would say, what is it that you're pretending not to see? We do a lot of that real good. We know the answers, but we act like we don't. We didn't see it. Oh, I didn't even know. You literally got to smack them in the face with it for them to actually acknowledge it. Really?
Yeah, I mean,
like that.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
Should be do. He's like, yeah.
I don't like that. Smack
Okay.
it in the face.
Special occasion. Whatever, you know.
Y'all be acting new.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna be like everybody else. I'm gonna just start fanning. It's hot in here today.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Shoot, be do.
Yeah.
Get your fan. Get your fan.
See, that's y'all getting all.
This be saving my life.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody would have any further comments on the disconnects between men and women? Nope. Okay.
Nobody saying anything, or they just not pulling up?
One
No.
thing, maybe when
No.
our communications, like, let's say, and I don't want to be a generalist like this, but sometimes a man might have something going on. He looks at his phone. Oh, I'm gonna call her back. I'm gonna text her back. He's really doing something. He gonna get back to her. Whereas she might look at it like, "Hey, you didn't see my text. I saw you. You left me on red, or vice versa. Woman, did you not see me text you? You left me on red." And sometimes things just come up, and I think sometimes people just get to the point to where they don't realize that, hey, somebody got stuff going on besides just waiting for your text, phone call, email, stuff like that. And going both ways, not just men and women, but men and women and women and men.
I think
Social
we all
media
need
is the
to-
devil. It is the devil. Who thought it is the agent of chaos? Who thought of that red and unread? Like, we don't need these problems.
Apple.
Okay.
Apple.
Social media is agent of chaos.
Yeah, that's Apple all day long.
We have to learn to give each other grace, because what
Yes.
we accuse somebody else of doing, we have done or will do. And I had an aha moment. It was years ago, but I did something stupid in the car getting over, and the guy honked at me, pulled up, flipped me off. But I did something stupid, and then I had to catch myself when I'm in those moments. Like, damn, there's gonna be a time. I just did that the other day,
Yep.
and now I'm getting upset at this person who did the same exact thing. So if we give each other grace, we'll have more understanding. And empathy. That's the
Yep.
word. Empathy.
Absolutely.
Let
And
me-
give
let me give-
ourselves
That
grace.
don't.
Give ourselves grace.
Let me add to that. I love the grace part. We got to give each other grace.
Yeah.
In the words of the dude, Devin, he used one particular word all the time: society, society, society,
Yeah.
society.
And they.
Right. And
And
they.
them.
Society has been defined now as social media. Social media is our society. Society, social media, continues to feed our minds with the what ifs, the other possibilities. We talk about the whole little phone thing. We text. I text you. You didn't get my message. I saw it said red, right?
So I
But
know
then
you
you
saw
see
it.
all of those snippets and clippets and little videos on society that shows you with the, you know, uh, when your girlfriend or when your dude always got his phone or her phone in their hand, but when you text them,
The right.
you
That
waiting,
part.
you waiting for a response, right? So
Hmm.
that fills our minds with the negativity or the
Yep.
possibilities of
Yep.
what they could be doing, and they probably ain't doing nothing. They should be at work most times. And when I get a chance, I'm gonna hit you as soon as I can. But then on the flip side of the coin, yeah, you do have those ones that are really doing what's being displayed in society.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
I just hit
I don't know, cause I'm guilty for not responding for a couple of days.
We know.
a couple of days.
We know.
So you go missing for 2 days?
Hey sis, I'm checking on you. You good?
Oh, okay.
Crickets, birds, hummingbirds.
I'm missing for
I
2
mean,
days. You talking about you
Hey,
kidnapped? Talking about some
I
they.
really
hey,
be meaning to respond, and
John, you talk
sometimes
to
it
Dana?
just slips my mind. Like like I see it, and I'll be like, oh, I'm doing something right now. I'm gonna hit them back up later, and I'm just like quickly looking at it, and shoot, next thing I know, it be a couple of days. Sometimes I don't even check my messages. I'll be having
You know
like
what I just
200 and
heard? I heard
some
wah
messages.
wah
I'm
wah
not
wah.
checking.
A
But
lot
you,
of people say that.
but you know
However,
what? With that though, it's like at some point in time you got to look at yourself like, you know what? I thought about this person today. Let me check on them. Or I hadn't talked to this person. Let me check on them. Because I had it happen to me before. My mom was like, "Oh, this girl from church, she told me to tell you to call and this to the third." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna call." And I got busy, got to moving around.
Girl from church.
And 2-3 weeks later, my mom like, "Hey, did you ever call her?" I'm like, "No." She was like, "Yeah, she died." And I was
Oh,
like,
damn it, man.
Wow.
"Wow." It was a girl I grew up with from church. We all grew up together, and she was getting back to church, and my mom was at church that day, and she said, "Tell Devin to give me a call." And it was a couple weeks later. She was like, "Did you ever call her?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna call." She was like, "She died." And I was like, "Wow." So sometimes we need to kind of get off of these phones and or get on the phone and say, "Hey, how you doing? I hadn't heard from you in a while. You doing all right? What's going on with you?" "I'm doing pretty good. I'm just checking. I'm just tapping in because you never know." And I mean, it's obvious we all gonna leave here, So sometimes we gotta look at that too, because sometimes somebody might be trying to get in touch with us, and we never get back with them, and they end up being the one that leaves.
Yep.
So
technology was created for convenience.
yeah,
There we go. We back.
not
Right.
Right,
dependent.
but we're not using it. I mean, we abuse everything, right? So we don't use it the way really it was intended for us to use it. We abuse it, and I mean, for me, honestly, like I've said this before, if I didn't have to use this phone, like if it was not imperative, I just wouldn't. Like I don't. When I'm out with people, if you're on your phone, I have a problem with that. I'm like, well, if you want to be on your phone, then we don't need to be together. Like, we don't need to spend the time together because I'm here with you to be in
Right.
to be engaged with you. But if you're going to be on your phone, then there's no reason for me to be here.
I can go
And
home.
as far as
People can't even enjoy the moment,
the
Selena,
phone
because
thing,
they so busy videotaping
all,
and
yeah,
selfieing
doing all
and
kinds,
posting.
taking
And I
selfies.
mean, catch your memories when you can. I get that.
That's how I
But you
feel.
have to do it right now.
Right.
Kevin
Like,
Like
see,
if
Hart.
so
we take a
even when I
picture,
go
a
places and
selfie,
do
do you
things,
have to post it right now?
Right. Yeah. Or even if I'm out with someone and we've been together all day today, we might have taken a couple pictures, but for me, it's like I don't have time to sit and take the picture. We're having an experience with each other. So I don't need to document what I ate and where you stood and all that. I mean, we'll have the pictures and our memories and that's fine, but it's very different. And I feel like if you don't trust your person, that's one thing. If you have some other issues in terms of what they're doing or whatever, that is definitely a thing. But and I think that plays into what you mentioned, the society piece. When you do notice that they're very attached to their phones, it does fuck with your mind a little bit because you're like, well, wait a minute. I know your hand is you always have your phone in your hand. So for you to tell me you didn't see my message, I know you're not telling me the truth because I've had to say this even recently. If I'm calling you and I see the shit that says call waiting, that means you just clicked me. So I'll tell them, don't click me.
Damn it,
Answer the
man.
fucking phone.
And
You can just
Damn
answer
it.
and say, hey, I don't have time right now, or I gotta call you back. Like, so I try hard not to click people. I will just send you a message and say, I'm on a Zoom call, I'm on a call, because to me, that's just respect. Like, you don't have to answer every call. Nobody in the world does. But if it's your person, at a minimum, you can say, hey, I'm on another call or whatever, because what happens is when someone's starting to feel, a way about something or thinking you're doing some shit and you trying to say what you're not, but every time I look, you got a call forward or a red but no response. Well, that creates that level of insecurity, regardless of how much you felt like you trusted your person, because there's so much access to every fucking thing.
we got the Zoom hands from the host.
I'm sorry, baby, but I was directing traffic in the middle of the street and I couldn't. I didn't have my earbuds. I heard my
That
phone,
makes
but
sense. You're at work though. That makes sense. So I'm saying within reason. These are reasonable things. I'm talking about within reason. You at work? Come on now.
I'm sorry,
I'm
baby.
just
I'm on my
saying. You know
motorcycle.
when
I
you're
don't got
supposed
my
to call.
Bluetooth on.
He just wanted to say something. He just wanted to say something.
No,
That's
because
my perspective.
I'm not mad at what she said. It's logical, but sometimes what's logical ain't logical. It's not. Because on the flip side, all you had to do was pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm in the Zoom meeting. I'm going to call you right back. Right?
That's what I said.
No, that's what you said. However, maybe it's not feasible for me to pick up that phone right now and answer you.
I agree.
Click. I'm going to get to you when I get to you.
I agree with that. I'm not saying all the time. Clearly, there are times when you are at work and you have things that are going on. That, to me, that's a reasonable thing. Work is from 9 to 5. If I'm at work, you might think I'm not busy, but if I am, that's different. I'm saying during times where you can't say you always know because you don't know what everybody has going on. But my thing is that the phones have become another way of us imprisoning ourselves to some other device, to something, to take away from our ability to interact with each other. And then we have the nerve to have an issue when there's no sense of intimacy in the relationship, where we're not spending what we consider quality time together, all of that shit. But this is playing into it because your time is being monopolized by what you're looking at on the fucking phone. Women do it, men do it, couples do it. It's whatever, whoever. That's
you're
just
supposed to be having that personal connection.
Right.
I still believe in
keep
talking to
on the
people.
phone.
So
I
the
don't
phone
like that
shit is what it is.
either. Irritating.
But you know what? It's gonna be that it has become that our children
Absolutely.
are that, because Kevin Hart just gave an interview where he was coming out and a couple of kids, young adults, came up to him. He, can I take a picture? Yeah, I'll take a picture. Meanwhile, they took the picture, but he's videoing, but they're talking to him. And he said the kid just missed the perfect opportunity for me to enjoy my moment, because he doesn't know if he's ever going to see me again. We were talking, but he's videoing me, giving him information, direction, when he can't even intimately take in the information because it's on the third party. Because you're not looking at Kevin Hart, you're looking at your phone, looking at Kevin Hart.
Right.
So you missing that whole experience.
Mhm.
People go to concerts and
yeah.
they're looking at the concert through their phone because they video.
So you might well be at home watching it on YouTube.
You might as well be at home.
Yeah. Seriously, I went to a Big Crit concert and everybody in the concert had their phones up. I'm like, all these phones is lit up more than the lights on the stage, and I'm watching.
Right.
I'm enjoying the show. I'm all into the music, and everybody else is like, man, this is so cool. And I'm just like, you're not looking. You're watching it,
right?
So are you watching it on your phone, or are you watching that somebody else has got a live stream and you watching their live stream? Like you said, it could be third or fourth party, but I'm looking at the guy on stage. So, I mean, yeah, I agree. But
and don't forget, Devin, they gotta post it right away. They gotta post it right away. Look, I don't need everybody knowing my location at the time that I'm there.
You gonna find out I was there when I'm gone.
Yep.
I tag in that I'm in New Orleans at Daisy Duke's eating. And then you know what happens when you do that, then you see all these messages and comments. Oh, I didn't know you was down there. I was down there last week. Go try this place. Go try that place. I'm like, but if I say, yeah, I'm at the house just chilling with my family, no response.
Yeah.
Crickets.
You see what I'm saying? It's crickets and grasshoppers. So
yeah, well, I could say I'm guilty of being, a memory chaser, a memory catcher.
Yes.
I appreciate that about you.
So I chase memories, I catch memories, because there are a lot of people who don't have the opportunity to do either, right? So some will tell you in a heartbeat, I'm living through you, right? As soon as I open my mouth and say I done rode from here to Africa on my bike, it's like, what? Yeah, and it's beautiful out there.
And if they believe it, I got an ocean to sail it from my backyard.
Okay, well, how about Atlanta then?
Okay,
that'd be better.
You rode to Africa on a motorcycle.
But at the same time, I appreciate what you all have said, including the ladies, because you want to spend the time with people. The telephone, my dad is one of those guys that he'll tell you in a heartbeat, don't text me, call me. Just pick up the phone and call me. And I just want to say, hey, Dad, you good? Just checking on you. I don't want to have an extended conversation. I just want to say, you good? Because that's what I do. But at the same time, I appreciate what he said. So I'll pick up the phone and give him a jingle. Now, here's the other side that I don't like. When you do spend the time, you do make the time to call somebody on the phone. How you doing? Oh, I'm good. You good? Yep, I'm good. Hey, let me call you right back.
Like,
okay.
Wait a minute now.
Okay. You give them an hour, they call you back. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, cool. No worries. Don't trip. It's all good. You start the conversation. You 2 words into the sentence. Let me call you right back. I'll call you right back. Okay.
This phone blowing off the hook. I'm like, okay, all right.
You're not that busy, but I get it. Point received.
But you just said they're not that busy. So that's a hypocritical statement.
No.
It is, because you're saying you're not that busy, but that's only because they answered in that moment. Oh, if they hadn't answered, it wouldn't have been a thing. But it's because they answered, they said, I'm gonna call you back. And I agree with you. Listen, I know that annoys the fuck out of me too. So I'm not saying that it's okay, because that does annoy me. It really does. Absolutely. I'm just playing, like you say, devil's advocate. On the other end of that, it's a possibility that they had to call you back. So at that moment, you, like my brother will tell me, if he calls me and I don't answer, he says as soon as he begins to hear my voicemail, he starts mimicking me. Sorry, I'm not available. So he's annoyed that I didn't answer. But I mean, because he's like, I fucking want to talk to you right now. Right? So it's just, yeah. Anyway. Oh, I did say that a lot. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, PK.
I,
Freaking.
I ain't mad
Freaking.
about it.
I told you they was they gonna be doing the electric slash. Oh yeah, we gonna do that at the show. I know it.
I ain't mad at you.
I'm sorry.
No apologies. Unapologetic, please.
Wrong,
That's
folks,
right.
man.
But at the same
It's a
time, I hear what
judge-free
you saying.
zone.
I just be like, you ain't that busy. If you're that busy, don't pick up the phone. Don't answer it.
True.
That's how I feel. You don't got to
Yeah.
pick up to tell me that you're gonna call me back.
Yeah.
And this done happened 2-3 times. Like,
Right.
I'm good. I don't want to talk. I'm
Call
good.
me when you get free.
Maybe they
Yeah.
at work and they are busy, but they want you to feel like they're not ignoring you, so they answer. And then something comes up, and then they're busy.
So, to Lena's point, then shoot me that little text. Hey, things is a little hectic. I'm gonna hit you back later on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
Right.
really tried to do
Now, if you choose not to hit me later on, I'm good with that too. I am. But you know what they say? When I start doing you like you do me, don't be mad.
Don't be mad.
Don't be mad when I want you on you.
Well, I think integrity plays a part in it, though. So that's the other thing. We use a lot of words in a way that we don't necessarily mean, and it's just become comfortable to us. When they say, I'll call you right back, the expectation is you'll call me right back. But right back could be for the person who's saying it a couple of hours or whatever. That right back is like, no, just say, I'll call you back. Because then there's almost not an expectation of time.
Right.
But
Right.
when
But
you say right back, that's
so
it.
used to putting right in front
That's what
of
I'm
it.
saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it
those
just
are
comes
that's
out
for
that
us.
way.
We have to do a better job at using the appropriate words for what we're doing, because that's about your integrity. If you say I'm gonna hit you later on and you don't call for 5 more days, people have attitudes like, man,
But that's
that was
later on.
5 days ago.
Right.
That's
Ain't that
later
right,
on,
Dana?
though.
Ain't that right,
That
And
Dana?
is
I'm not
later
saying I've
on.
been guilty. I'll be like, I'm gonna call you back, and then I will forget because I'll do something else. I forget, so I'm being honest about that. And when I call my, oh, I'm so sorry. I did say that, didn't I? I didn't mean to, but
I forget too, and
it
it's
is.
not on
It's a
purpose.
normal thing we
It's
say
not
now.
on purpose. Yeah. Charge it to my head. Not
What
my
I do
mind.
if I realize I done forgot to hit somebody back because I done got busy or something like that, the first thing I'm gonna tell them when I get back on the phone with them, or I get back with them is, man, I meant to call you back, and I'm gonna tell them what happened.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna be lying about it. Hey man, look, I was
Right.
gonna call you back yesterday, but man, I got a flat or whatever didn't happen. And what's going on with you? Because I had a conversation with my cousin about that the other day because I texted him. I said, man, what's going on? What's good in your piece of the globe? And he was like, he texted me back like the next day. He was like, man, my bad, da 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 da. And then I saw it, and then I responded to him a day after that. So he was like, man, we playing phone tag. I said, you know what? Up the house, and then we'll just do what because that's usually what we do. We talk face to face anyway. So we text each other on the phone. He's a barber. When I text him, he got clippers in his hand all day till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? So he might not see my text until 5 o'clock that afternoon if I ain't talking about coming to get my haircut. So it just depends on it. It's a never-ending revolving door because there's so many different scenarios that it could be.
Because people don't even believe you. Because I ain't gonna even lie. Like I'll let my phone be dead all the time. I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause when I'm at home, my phone is not joined to my hip. It might be in the bedroom. It might be in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
My phone dies a lot, and when I tell people that, they don't be believing me, but it be the honest truth. Like sometimes I don't plug it up at night, or sometimes I don't even know where it's at when I'm at home because I'm at home. I don't have it to my hip. I'm not on social media like that. I don't wake up and turn over with my phone first thing in the morning. That's not what I do.
Yep.
So it might be dead. And you trying to call me or something, I don't know. If you calling me, it's in the bathroom, I don't know. I don't know. Orlando goes, so I guess the show over.
I don't know.
He just disappeared on
Is
us.
Devin frozen? Are you frozen, Devin?
All right, Devin, wrap us up.
He's frozen.
Devin,
Oh, so
Devin.
they done got our men. They abducted the men.
G-Man after dark tonight. What?
And then there were 3.
And then
And
there
so
was
there's
3.
just the ladies. What shall we talk about, ladies?
Men.
What the heck? That is
It's
crazy.
a hot mess.
It's a hot
mess. That dang
Oh
on
my
spectrum.
Oh my
We don't.
Lord.
Well, I guess we just gonna wrap it up. It is after 9 o'clock, ladies. You got
All
plans
righty.
this weekend? Something good?
What's the O's ending? He says, all right, well, I guess that wraps up another G-Man After Dark. What does he say? From the
Desert
from
to
the
seas.
desert to
From
the
the desert.
seas and everything in between. Something that wraps up another
Sounds good.
episode of G-Man After Dark.
After dark. Like, comment, and subscribe. All you Facebook people should be switching over to YouTube because Facebook be tripping. So come
I
on
don't know.
over and subscribe because we
But yeah,
need your counts. Okay?
participation, yes.
Yes. So good night, neighbors, and thank you for coming into the neighborhood. We will see y'all next week.
Tune in next
Bye,
week.
Fuego. Bye, Talina. I'll see you
Bye,
guys
Miss
next
Dad.
week. I guess
Love y'all.
we'll
Good
just
night.
click leave and maybe it'll
Yeah,
click off.
hopefully
I don't
that'll
know.
be it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, good night.
Good night, everybody. Good night.